Hey guys, welcome back to the Let Me Spin You a Yarn podcast, the first episode of 2023. You can find me on Instagram as sarahknits, on Ravelry as sarahknits13. I have a Facebook group called Sock Knitting Addicts, and we are almost at 20,000 members, so I would love if you would join me over there. And if you need me by email for any reason, it is sarahknits@gmail.com. So, first episode of 2023, it's been about a month, a little over a month since I filmed last, and I don't have a whole lot of progress. I will show you why. We'll get started with my only FO, which is massive, which is pretty much why almost nothing else has gotten work. Ta-da! This is impossible to show on camera, for one. This is the Anthology Throw by Helen Stewart. I'm not sure if I was working on it the last time I filmed. If I was, it was just a little start. But I'll show you how big it is. It's like 5 feet tall. And so this was my Advent project. Like I said, this is the Anthology Throw by Helen Stewart, which came out in 2022 for Advent. I did this with Woolen Vinyl's Rock Icons Advent, which was, I got the option with 24 mini skeins and a full skein, which is this gray here. And then I made it even a little bit bigger and added a few rows with a second full skein that I already had of theirs. Lullaby was the name of it that I added in. So that little bit of purple was not part of the Advent. But this is huge. And I love it. And it smells really good. And I can't wait, now that I've shown it to you guys, to just wrap up in it and be all cozy. And I have not blocked it, and I'm not gonna block it because it's a blanket, and I'm too lazy to block something that large. So that ended up being like 569 grams of fingering weight yarn, something like 2,276 yards. That's a lot of knitting. That took a long time. So that is why I didn't get more done. Didn't work at all on my windswept sweater. So I will not show that to you because it is exactly the same. I did work a little on my Stormy Skies shawl, a whole lot. So here's where I was last time, and here is where I am now. I have totally finished the first skein, and I'm just working in the second color. This is in Sorella's Silk DK base, which is a 50% merino, 50% silk. Nice and soft. And it is going to be a very, very large shawl. So that is the only other knitting that I worked on. I did get into a new hobby. Are we surprised? I'm not surprised. I am now doing cross stitch. Did a bookmark for my first piece, messed it up a lot, and threw it away because I was frustrated with it. So I don't have that to show you. Just trying to tighten this so that the cats can't get into it because yarn. What I am working on now is a hummingbird I still have the tail and the wings to do, so I don't know, maybe about a third of the way done. But I am loving cross stitch. Have found the rabbit hole of Floss Tube, which is like the knitting podcasts but for cross stitchers. So for now, I'll probably show what I'm working on briefly here, but maybe eventually, if you're not interested in both, I'll do separate episodes for cross stitch and knitting. But This is what I've been wanting to work on the most. That's it for WIPs. Seems like I haven't been doing a lot, but like I said, that blanket took forever. So let's talk acquisitions. My first is from Erin Lane Bags. It is the, I believe, one and only thing I got from Hankmas, which is just, I think it was 13 or 14 days this year of like live sales over on Facebook with different bags that she made. And if you don't know Erin Lane Bags, Hank is like the mascot. He is like a grumpy sheep. But I got a Snap and Stash, and this is the Bottle the Stars fabric, and could be either an Oceans bag or for a sock project, and you can snap it and attach it to something. So I'm excited about that. I will probably use it for a sock project because it's pretty big. So there's that from Erin Lane Bags. And then everything else is from my friend Henry H.M. Fibercraft. He is working on his spring summer collection, which I believe is called the Summer of Love. Not entirely sure. But I have all kinds of DK weight yarn from that collection. DK weight sock yarn is not something that he currently offers, but I had him order me some DK sock weight yarn to dye up. So let's go through that. I think I have all the colors in the collection but one. He dyed me 2 of the purple and I'm missing one and I don't know which one it is. But this is a 75-25 and this is the color Clover. And purple is my favorite color. One of my favorite colors, if you can see. So there's that. Let's see. Daisy chains. Hello, hello, hello. Happy together. Twiggy. And then there are 2 variegated colors. I think the one I'm missing is a solid. And these are the 2 variegated, Flower Child and Love Is All You Need. So let's see. 8. There are 8 colorways in his collection. Does not have an online shop, but he does have an Instagram. I will show you. I'll show you. I'll put it in the description so you can go follow him if you'd like. And I do know a couple of the shops around here in New Hampshire carry his yarn. Some more in the New England area might be soon. And if you'd like to order from him or find out where you can get some, I'm sure he wouldn't mind you messaging him on Instagram. Eventually, I think he will sell online, but he is not at that point yet. But I'm excited about all of the DK sock yarn because that is the one thing in my stash that I do not have way too much of already is DK sock yarn. That is it. That's all the knitting. I do have year-end stats for everything that I made last year. I knit, well, I guess I crocheted one thing, one of the blankets, 2 hats, 3 blankets, one of which was crochet, 1 shawl, 1 cowl, 1 sweater, 1, and 20 pairs of socks. That's a lot. I don't know how it compared to 2021 because I forgot to look at that. But yeah, that is a lot. Unfortunately, I think this year it will be less now that I am slightly addicted to cross stitch because that is another craft that takes a lot of time. So I am kind of splitting my time between knitting and cross stitch right now. I still have, other than the shawl, the only other thing I have on my needles other than long-term scrappy blankets is my windswept sweater, which has gotten hardly any work, but hopefully we'll get some more soon. I'd really like to finish that shawl first and have one Christmas present for this year out of the way. And then I'll cast on some socks at some point too, obviously. And then as far as scrappy blankets go, I have a crochet corner to corner blanket that's been on the needle since 2021, I think, maybe. And then I recently started a jelly roll blanket, which I'm not going to show because it's literally like this big. But I will show it eventually. And those are going to be super long-term projects. So yeah, I think that's it. Here is one more acquisition I got for Christmas from my aunt, which I love. I just wanted to show that off because I was standing in front of it. But if you're new here, thanks for checking me out. If you've come back, thanks for coming back again. Hopefully it won't be so long before my next podcast. Let's see, life updates. Looking for a new job. Right now I am working Thursday and Friday nights and 12-hour shifts on Saturdays and Sundays. And I'm also doing a lot of volunteering for the Red Cross and a local like domestic assault / SA domestic violence / SA organization. So the job I am looking at and will hopefully get an offer soon will be Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And I'm hoping that that will leave me some more time to volunteer, which is what I'm really passionate about. And see my husband, because right now he's working Monday to Friday, so we have no days off together at all. I think that's it. I will stop rambling. Again, thank you for watching. Always remember to be kind to each other. Bye.